'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello guys, so today I want to talk about why Princess Mononoke works better than Avatar, both Avatar 1 and 2, and yeah, and just letting you know that nothing against Avatar, I obviously like the films, but they're just average and they don't really do much with the story that they decide to use, because it's kind of a story that we've seen so many times in so many movies where there's people who kind of go to a village and attack it, and you know, obviously we're supposed to side with the people who are getting attacked, the villagers or the forest people, like basically that kind of story that we've seen so many times. But I've just, like, you know, finally watched this movie for the first time, and it basically does something way better than what many films I've ever done. They kind of have a different spin on it. Instead of having, like, you know, the invaders versus the villagers, they actually make you think, where is any side truly right? And that's what Princess Mononoke does. It actually makes you think, like, it's a bit complicated. Like, both sides have a good point, but it's all kind of grey instead of black and white. Like most of these movies, like Avatar, they just don't really do much with the story that they use. Like, because we get a bit of info on why the humans are trying to attack the Na'vi in Avatar, but they don't go all out into giving us a proper reason to actually, you know, actually to a degree beyond the human side. Instead, we're just supposed to completely be against the humans and with the Na'vi while they try to protect their forest and, you know, well, I forgot what their god's called, but yeah. Where with Princess Mononoke, they go in a more deeper route of this cliche story and actually make it something unique, where they kind of make you care for both sides, because you have these animals and they're basically trying to protect their forest, and you know, there's the humans who are trying to attack it, but both kind of have like good reasons for that. So I'll start with the humans. So they actually make you, you know, care for the humans, because basically they're basically at war, and the only choice they have is to take things from the forest to be able to fight the people who are trying to kill them. So they kind of don't really have a choice. They actually have to do this. And as for the animals, you know, they're just trying to protect their home, but then each side kind of has like a different way of doing it. When I say each side, I mean like basically in the forest side with the animals, like, because each animal has like a different way of how they should approach things. Some just want to kill everyone. Some just want to like take humans and eat them and take their power. It's just, it gets a bit twisted with how some of them think, with the apes being probably the most darkest. At least the wolves, like, they're more like, they'll be willing to do it a certain way for less bloodshed, but if they have no choice, then they'll do whatever. And as for the humans, yeah, at least you have a leader who actually cares for people instead of just using them for war. Because you have these women who were basically working at a brothel, but then the leader who takes them in basically helps them have a better worth than that. And then even to the point where they're also helping like injured people still have a purpose, because at that point, when people get injured in battle, they're not really worth anyone. I mean, they're not really worth anything to anyone, but this person actually found a way to still make him useful, and it just makes you care that, you know, what these humans are trying to do is actually important. And even when our main character has a feud with the humans, they still try to, you know, give them a chance. Like, they're actually nice people, but they're just trying to survive, basically. And it's the same for the animals. They're just trying to survive because they just view the humans as the true enemy, and you know, they just want to kill them to save their forest. And I'm not really going to spoil how it ends if you've never seen it, which I highly recommend it. But yeah, you know, but then with Avatar, like, it just doesn't really go deep enough. Yeah, it just don't really do much for the story. They just make you be against the humans and you just completely with the Na'vi. I mean, the thing that people loved about this movie the most was the CGI. Like, that's, like, when I watched it back in the day, that's what people only talked about. They didn't really care about the story at all. They never really mentioned the story, just the amazing revolutionary CGI, which at least you could take that from this movie. But it didn't really do much with a story that's been told so many times over and over, compared to a movie that came out when I was flipping born, man, 25 years ago. Well, 26 now. Yeah, going on to 26 years since it came out. Princess Mononoke, yeah. Such a classic movie. I feel bad for only watching it now, and I still need to watch Spirited Away, because the company that makes these animated movies, they're so good, man. And actually getting to see an episode from them in Diabolical on that Amazon show, that The Boys animated show, that was pretty good too. Yeah, it's just... And we're going to get to see a third Avatar movie next year, and if it doesn't really do anything unique, I mean, I'll probably still finish it, because I'll still have one more movie to watch before this whole series comes to an end finally. Yeah, because we have to wait like over 10 years to finally get 3 more movies, because James Cameron wanted to spend the rest of his life on these movies, unless he does something afterwards, after being done with these movies when they've all come out, like maybe kind of fix some of the franchises he let die, like Terminator and stuff. Because this Avatar franchise, I mean, yes, I guess it's still working for him. He's made a lot of money from the second one. I mean, he definitely made a lot of money from the first one, but then the second one's actually doing pretty well, which I'm surprised. And it still has an average story, but I still enjoyed it compared to all the trash we're getting from Marvel and stuff, so it still works, but it's nowhere near the level of Princess Mononoke, and I highly recommend you watch it if you've never seen it, man. I feel so bad for not watching it all this time. And yeah, that's all I'll just say. I just wanted to make a little video of why Princess Mononoke works and why Avatar doesn't. And, you know, I basically like both, but, you know, obviously Princess Mononoke is the far superior, you know, film to watch compared to any of the Avatar films. Yeah, I guess we'll see what they do with Avatar 3, whatever it's called. But it just seems like they're kind of copying Avatar The Last Airbender with, like, some Fire Nation next. Like some Ash people, some Ash tribe. I guess we'll see where that goes, but yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.